We are here for the fourth test of the India-England Test Series. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Fours and Sixes with me, Gomesh. Here in Ranchi, England have already announced their playing 11 for the match. Ollie Robinson is coming in for Mark Wood and Shoaib Bashir is coming in for Rahan Ahmed. Indian lineup will be a lot more interesting because they have not announced their playing 11 for starters, but at the same time, Jasprit Bumrah has been released and then KL Rahul is declared unfit for this particular match, which means Rajat Patidar gets to keep his place. But the interesting thing is whether India will go with four spinners and a lone pacer in Mohammad Siraj, or whether someone of Akashdeep or Mukesh Kumar could come in place of Jasprit Bumrah as a straightforward replacement, and then see where it goes from here on. But at this point in time, from whatever we have been able to see in Akashdeep, uh, seems like he could make his debut. He was spending a lot of time in doing the batting and the fielding drills on the eve of the match. He was also bowling on the match day -2 when Mukesh Kumar also was there and Siraj was also there. It was a packed day on Wednesday, but on Thursday it was an optional training. It was Washington Sundar and KS Bharat, and most of the players were not likely to be a part of the playing 11 were there except for Akash Debu. Spent a lot of time taking short catches, high-end catches, and then spent time in the nets batting as well. The other only sure starter from the playing 11 who was there in the nets on the eve of the match was Shubman Gill. He was working on his forward press and front foot defense against spinners with batting coach Vikram Rathore, who also came for the press conference and threw his weight behind Rajat Patidar, who has had a bit of an bit of a start that's very similar to the kind of dismissals he have had in Rajkot, bit of a sticky start, so to say. But at the same time, he scored a lot of runs in the domestic cricket, and Rathore backed him to come good at some point in time and make an impactful contribution to the team. Whether it will be in Ranchi, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, it's going to be a contest between England's batting and India's bowling. England's batters will be really relieved that they don't have to face Jasprit Bumrah, who's taken over 17 wickets in 3 matches, and he's bowled just over 80 overs across a span of over 20-25 days, which makes one wonder whether he could have played this match and India would have sealed the series and then taken rest in the Dharamshala match. But this seems to be the initial plan that's set for the workload management, and with the T20 World Cup hurt, they probably didn't want to risk him going into another injury. But what becomes all the more crucial in the absence of Jasprit Bumrah is Mohammad Siraj. Yes, he took 4 wickets in the first innings of Rajkot, but at the same time, in the absence of Bumrah, his responsibility increases, and so does the responsibility of R. Ashwin. Ashwin went wicketless in one of the innings early on in the series, but at the same time, he had reached the milestone of the 500th wicket. He bowled really well in the second innings as well, but it was all Ravindra Jadeja who dominated the proceedings in Rajkot. Here, he will probably have a lot more say in how things go, along with Kuldeep Yadav and Ravindra Jadeja. The pitch has been a talking point throughout the series, and this one, it is expected to assist spinners a lot more than the pitches we have seen in this series so far, whether it's Rajkot or Visakhapatnam or Hyderabad. But however, the kind of pitches we have seen in Ranchi in the past, it's largely been favourable to batting, and it's probably gone into the third and the fourth day. The first match that happened here was against Australia, and it went on the 5th day with a lot of runs scored. The second match, Kagiso Rabada had a really good match, and Mohammad Shami and Umesh Yadav ran to the South African batting lineup in 2019. So it'll be interesting to see how the paces go about it and how the pitch plays out on day one. But irrespective of who wins the toss, that both teams would want to bat first because they wouldn't want to risk chasing should the pitch assist spinners a lot more, as it always does when it comes to Indian conditions. Once again, this series has been living up to the expectations of the high octane contest that you always expect when these two teams, especially this against this England team, which is still putting up a front, still putting up a confident front where they are not flustered, they are confident that they are going to come back. 2 matches to go, they still have a chance to win this series. Actually, theoretically, will they be able to first level the series in Ranchi? We will find out over the course of next few days, and we will be here from the New Indian Express to give you all the updates over the course of the match. Until then, this is Gomesh signing off. Thank you for watching.